June the 22nd, 2016. Guys, this is a day that could go down in history for this planet. Today they're having the vote called BREXIT, determining whether the Brits will leave the European Union. And I can't blame them for doing it, because right now they're in almost the same situation we are in, but kind of worse, because the mass migration has already taken over their country. They're having trouble at all their interests, like the tunnel coming out of France, things like that. Big problems there. Big problems in the cities all through the nation. But the vote started at 7 a.m. this morning, will go to 10 p.m. tonight. Now, they're 5 hours ahead of the East Coast, 6 hours ahead of us here in Central Daylight Time. So if it's going to run till 10 tonight they're 5 hours ahead of us. They will be closing about 5. Now, it may be midnight here, but it will be in the morning before we start seeing results there. But BBC, some of the other British media sources should have this information. Another thing is the Swiss guys tore up their contract, or not contract, but they had an application to join the European Union, and they said now it would take an idiot, quote, to join, because they're in collapse because of migration. They're trying to do it here also, but the political attacks on the people that have voted to leave the European Union to try to save their nation, the same way that we're trying to save our nation, they're getting heavily attacked. You're getting false flags, people killed to stop the vote. I mean, these guys, this New World Order, they have no morals, no consciousness. Blood means nothing. Now, they changed the rules back since a couple of votes ago, guys, about 2 sections ago, to where if at a certain time, no matter how long the lines were there, they closed the polls. Now, they can't close them. They're going to be open till 10. They think that will handle everything. But one of the reasons is the immigrants are costing the British taxpayer £17 billion a year to support them. £17 billion a year. Now, if you look at the news, you've got the tunnel that goes from France to England, called the Calais Tunnel, I think it's what it's called, or Calais, and they're having problems there. In one report, 500 immigrants stormed the channel, shut it down, put debris on it, stopped everything, and they're trying to get through that tunnel into Britain. It's like our southern borders. The scenarios are very similar. Political attacks by the New World Order that's leading to the globalization of our planet, to the rigged votes, to the immigration. But if they vote to leave, which the people in the polls are saying that they want to leave, but the polls are being manipulated by the mainstream media and the people that want to stay. And they want to stay because they've been paid off. They're part of the one world system, just like the Democrats and many of the Republicans, guys, that we see, to be honest. Paul Ryan should resign as a Democrat. He should resign, resign as a Republican and become a Democrat. And we saw that really way before this election when they were passing the budget, the omnibus. Remember, he was going to step in and stop it after John Boehner got out. Next day, he was Obama's best friend. Remember that? But guys, there's trouble, and the people in Britain are trying to do the same thing we're doing, and that's take their country back. And I hope and pray that they vote Brexit and get out of that European Union beast. And thank God for people that's like Switzerland that tore up their application. Now, that's impressive to me, because they just said it would take an idiot to join the EU and with what they've done with migration and let the country go to hell and back. Guys, we're watching this. It's going to be interesting. We'll know more later tonight. And in the morning, be safe.